Schrade Quick Tips. Sharpen your skills.
In this Schrade Quick Tip video, we'll show you how to turn a simple piece of leather into a fine stropping tool. We'll also show you how to use the strop to put that final polish on an edge, essential for achieving a fully sharpened fine-edged knife. Along the way, we'll share a few tips from our experts.
Many outdoorsmen pride themselves on carrying a razor-sharp knife. Whether this is a medium to large size hunting knife, such as our Uncle Henry 153 UH or 171 UH, or a reliable folder like the LB5, at some point in our lives we've all been handed a razor-sharp knife and wondered what the secret is to achieving that level of sharpness. Well, search no further than the leather strop. Before we get started, you'll need a few things. A scrap piece of leather, preferably a chunk large enough to cut a piece measuring 7 inches by 2 inches. A piece of square cut and flat wood, roughly a 1/2 inch thick, 2 inches wide, and 1 foot in length. Some adhesive. 5-minute epoxy works best. Stropping compound, and your favorite outdoor knife. While a simple piece of leather will do a fine job as a makeshift strop when out in the field or in a pinch, taking the time to make a proper strop will yield a lightweight, reliable tool that, when used properly, will help you achieve a razor-sharp edge on your blade. To make the strop, cut your leather about 7 inches long and the same width as your wood. Once you have your piece cut, it's time to glue the leather strip to the wood. Glue the rough side of the leather facing up. Spread and smooth the adhesive out evenly. Then press the leather flat on the adhesive and work out any rough spots as your strop needs to be flat. If you like, you can also craft a handle from the other end of the wood. Once you finish making your strop, we recommend breaking it in by lightly working into the leather a small amount of stropping compound before use. While a stropping compound isn't always necessary, it does make a noticeable difference when stropping a fine-edged knife. Now you're ready to strop. Place the cutting edge of your knife onto the strop so that it's pressed flat against the leather and, with a slight amount of pressure, make fully complete passes with each side of the edge. As with any sharpening or honing process, it's important to use the same number of passes on each side of the blade to achieve a consistent edge. Always drag away from the cutting edge when stropping. Leading with the cutting edge will cause the knife to catch and slice into the leather, which, over time, will ruin your strop. After a few passes on each side of the blade, check your edge. You may have to repeat this process a few times, depending on the condition of your edge when you began. If after a few rounds of stropping, your edge still isn't at the desired level of sharpness, you may need to add more compound to the leather. There you have it, a fine edge that any outdoorsman, or even a barber, would be proud of.
Stropping is the final step to a razor-sharp fine edge once you've first sharpened with a stone or sharpening rod. For tips on sharpening fine-edged and serrated knives with a stone or sharpening rod, be sure to check out our other quick tip videos in this series. While you're at it, visit Schrade.com to view a full assortment of knives that come razor sharp straight out of the box. But for now, be sure to click the subscribe button above to subscribe to our Schrade Knives YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Ways you can connect with Schrade are in the description below, along with other great tips and relevant info. To discover more about the gear used in this video, check out the links in the video description on YouTube, visit Schrade.com, or take a trip to your local outdoor gear retailer.